Hello, hello. It's Sabin Paris here with the second of three appreciation and winners as part of the smartphone photo challenge. We're going to look at days 2 and 3 today. This is me. Hello. How are you doing? I've got this thing up. Don't want that. Yeah, how are you doing? I've still got my my fancy shirt from the color video that I did earlier today. So I hope you've all seen that. If you haven't, have fun. The theme is, well, you can guess. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. And we've already got a load of people putting some fantastic photographs in there. It's great. It's great. Being inspired by infinite creativity. Why not? All right. So you guys are showing a lot of infinite creativity. I'm going to try and make this fast. I can't look at everybody's photographs. There's too many. You're sending in too many photographs. Stop, especially Lorenzo. I think he wants to put his entire photographic collection into the daily threads. Three guys, 3 beautiful shots. That's all I want. Okay. So I'm going to launch right into it. I've got these, I've got your names here to choose who's going to win. It's random, you see, so everyone's got a chance. You can win the photo analysis once, and you can win the Infinity² puzzle pack once. And for each person, I do something like this, you see. I put your name, and I put a number each time you've contributed. So Alice has contributed on days 1, 2, and 3. Well done, Alice. So you've got to have contributed today, for example. I mean, I'm going to do day 2. You've got to have contributed a photo for day 2, or you can't win on day 2. That's the way it works. And every time, anyway, so I'm going to put them in here, you see. They go like that. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. You see, it's not the same name again and again. You see, it's different names there. And I will choose those for the second day after I've looked at some of the second day pictures. So let's have a look at some of the second day pictures. The second day was getting in close. I hope you enjoyed that. You seem to have a lot of fun. This is actually one of my, it's going to be so tempting for me to go off on tangents and discuss every single photograph. I can't do that. Getting close is a really good way of changing your point of view. And you imagine, when you look at a photograph, you normally expect to see something that looks like what you look at when you just look straight ahead. So when you suddenly see something which is the same size as an entire landscape, but in reality it's a thing that is only an inch or 2 across, we're really surprised. I was convinced this was a prehistoric dog turd, but I'm being told that it isn't. Is that going to blow up? Yeah, there we go. You see, I haven't got time to do this. There will be other shows where I really do look at most photographs and talk about them. But right now, you know, what can I say? No time, no time. So I'm going to whiz through these. By the way, give me some comments. I'll talk to you in the comments, and I'll just whiz through some photographs as I'm doing that. Okay, so Facebook user, I don't know who you are. Go to, I thought I told you once. Go to streamyard.com/Facebook user. Go to streamyard.com Facebook, and just say, yes, I can see who you are, and then I can see who you are. So Facebook user says, hello. This is Thomas saying hello. Hi, how are you doing? Carol is saying hi. These are new friends. I don't know them, but I know you now. Jean, hi, Sab. Hello. Jean, you look surprisingly like a dog with another dog on top of your head. Interesting look. Diane, g'day. Are you Australian? G'day, Diane. G'day. I lived in Australia for a year. So I can say g'day, sport with the best of them. And this is someone called Facebook user saying hi, guys. And Facebook user says hi. Wow, Facebook user is really enthusiastic. Teresa says hello, and my God, it's amazing. We've got dogs doing the challenge. We've got cats. I think we had goldfish. It's incredible. You know, this is pulling in a lot of diverse forms of life here. I'm just going to whiz through this as I'm talking to you. Yeah, so give me some comments. What did you think of this one, the getting close? Did you like it? Was it difficult? Was it strange? Did you end up with photographs like you've never taken before? Let me know. What did you think of the getting close one? This is Rob getting in close with his on his stationery department by the looks of it. Going to blow these up a bit. Yeah, it's intriguing when you it's like those competitions you had in the backs of magazines as a kid. Well, I did anyway. It's like the edge of a sellotape thing, or that must be for cutting the sellotape. Really interesting. Who else have we got? We've got Diane from Boston. Oh, Boston. Do you say g'day in Boston, or are you just saying good day, young sir? I think in Boston. Oh God, my geography is terrible. I think it's in the never eat shredded wheat, northeast of the States. Don't you have a kind of funny accent, like half American, half English, something like that? When I say funny, it's relative. I've got a funny accent for a lot of people. Thomas says, hello, Sab. I think you infected me with the photography virus. Thank goodness. Don't have to be in quarantine, therefore. Excellent. Jean says, very intriguing. Jean the, I don't know, terrier or something? It is really great to get close. I've tried it before, but never done it so close before. Yeah. Look at this one here from Rob. Isn't that amazing? You can only wonder what it is. I think it's like things cut out, slots cut out of something else. But I mean, apart from that, very difficult to say. Alice going in close on something to do with rope. What does it say? What's caught in the web? Let me get rid of that as well. What's caught in the web, she says, or the eyes have it. Very interesting, spooky kind of thing, isn't it? Don't know what that is. Oh, we got all my messages coming up as well. This looks like the bottom of a shoe or something. It's interesting. There's the pale part, the dark part, and then there's a kind of shadow on it as well. Wherever you walk today. Some great. Oh, there was a huge conversation going on with what this thing was from Jean. And we had problems. And to be honest, could we really guess that it was an earring? Do you think? I was thinking like some sort of iron dinner plate thing to keep the heat off the table. Anyway, it's an earring apparently, and she gave us a picture to show us. Beautiful flowers getting in close. This is Thomas. I think it's a house, but it really looks like a boat. Or is it a boat? I don't know. So Thomas, you're 57 years old, just a tiny bit older than me, and from southern Germany. Yeah, trying to do some art again. Go for it. Go for it. Photography, painting, anything visual, if that's your thing. Reinhold, I was going to say Rheingold. Sounds like, is that cigarettes or something? In Boston, they park the car instead of parking the car. Park the car. They park the car, darling. How lovely. Well, I park the car too, so you're in good company. Mary looking out the front door. It is a house. It's a house, that thing that looks like a boat. Fantastic. You're getting close. You start to lose your normal sense of reality. Isn't that cool? Mary's, I wondered I think I said her in a comment, when was the last time you really appreciated your front door? Getting in on those lovely details of nature that we ignore. Look, underneath, looking up at mulberries. God, Laurel, when I lived in Australia, we had a mulberry bush or tree in our garden. I'd never tasted anything so amazing. They're like blackberries on amphetamine or something. They're huge things. They're gorgeous. Laurel miniature chrysalis. Look at that. Wow. Tiny little chrysalis. I don't think I've ever seen a chrysalis. This is nice, isn't it, from Iskra? Beautiful. The patterns that you get when light goes through sort of handmade or bubbly glass is really wonderful. And Claudia, Claudia, I don't know. Looking at things on, isn't it amazing? You've got things that are really interesting just on your desk. And if you zoom in close so that you only get a part of it, it's another world. You can make beautiful patterns as well with the pens. I'm a fan of rainbows, so I like that one. What else? We got any other comments? Give me comments. I'm gonna. Oh, this was so touching, wasn't it? Get all these comments. I don't know how to get rid of these comments. It's nice. Anyway, they're not even commenting at me. They're just notifications from Facebook. This is so touching. In love. I think Vivienne is in love with her doggy, as is Cooley. Isn't it amazing when you look at a little part of something or someone, especially someone, and you realize, you know, that's a life we're looking at. All those, the toenails, different colors, and so sweet, you know, so innocent, beautiful. And this from Kuli is absolutely beautiful as well. The apple of my eye. I know she adopted, Kuli, if you're watching, I know you adopted a dog. You had him brought all the way over from, I don't know, Romania or somewhere. There was some reason why it had to be done that way. And that is such an incredibly beautiful photograph. Wow, so much feeling in an animal's gaze. That's what I call getting in close. Flowers take on a new... There's so much beauty in flowers. And Yuruska said, quite rightly, she doesn't need me to, you know, confirm it, that it actually looks like little people. Look, a couple of eyes here with a big smile and a funny kind of head thing there. Wonderful. Sana was looking at getting in so close it just became a blur, which is an interesting thing to do. Got any more comments? No, you've run out of comments. You have nothing more to say about close-ups. You're waiting. Carol, and a very intriguing thing. Does it look like... She says it's been raining all day. Is it the bottom of a shoe or something? Don't know. Lorenzo and his wonderful frame that he had there. Getting in close to his kids. Isn't that beautiful, spontaneous shots? They're so natural, wonderful. I wonder what he asked them to do. Or if they were just messing around. Beautiful feathers. There's a lovely cat. Wow, that's a really, really nice looking cat. And so it goes on. So I'm going to chug down. Unfortunately, you know, time does not allow. Amazing. So wonderful. All of the shots that you've contributed here. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am enjoying. There's only 42 more. A tomato. So I will move on. I will pick out the winners from, yes, Despina mentioned me in a comment. That's nice, but is there some reason why this isn't moving? Whilst we're waiting, let me pick out some winners. Okay, so these are going to be the winners for the video critique of, here it is. I'll bring myself up big again. Facebook seems to be stuck on me. Loading. Okay, so this is in my lizard mug. Who's going to be the lucky winners? It's for a video critique of 9 of your best shots. And if you've already won that, you can't win it again. This is Yuruska. You've had the crit, so you can't win that, right? You go back in the pot. Sorry. This is Ruth. Ruth, you win a crit. A crit of 9 of your best photographs. I will look at them on a video. Laurel, you win a crit. I looked in there. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. And Diane, you've already had a crit, so not for you. Jackie, I will talk with pleasure about 3 of your photographs. So I'm just going to write crit on those. Crit. Crit. And crits. Now this is a video crit where I look at all 9 photographs and I talk about them and I give you a tip on each one on what to... I'll leave those ones out for the moment. Shall I? No, I'll put them all back in. This could get complicated, but... All right, so this is for the Infinity² pack. Reinhold, you are getting an Infinity² intriguing artistic puzzle pack. And Iskra, you are not, because you've already had one. Reinhold, you've just won something. You've just won a Infinity² puzzle pack. Ruth, you've just won an Infinity² puzzle pack. And finally, actually, I should be checking that you've all contributed on the second day. Laurel, you've won an Infinity² puzzle pack. How about that? I think you might even have one already. I'm not sure. I meant to send you one. I2C. I2C. I should take everyone who's won 2 things. I'll take you out because that's it. You won all you can. I2C. All right. So let me look quickly at the... By the way, say hello. If you've just joined, say hello. And we're going to move on to the the next thing if Facebook's going to do something for me. There we are. Who's that guy? All right. So this was day 3. Right. So day 3 was portraits. And at the last minute, I'm sorry, really late, I put some of these pictures up that I used in the video. I forgot to do it to inspire you. So I'm looking for pictures of people looking away from the camera. Tiny little tip, really gives you a different look. Tell me again about the portraits. How did you feel about it? Did you like it? Did you have problems finding someone who wanted to do it? Did you feel strange not looking at the camera? Did you feel strange? How was it? How was it? Tell me, something you liked about it, or something that was a bit more complicated, if there was something. And tell me what you thought about the results. Were these some of the most interesting portraits you've taken? Maybe. All right, so let's zoom through these as well. Lorenzo. So he's got a picture of his daughter, I guess, looking through a jellyfish. He assured me that when they're dead, they don't sting anymore. But, rather him than me, I think. This is Kuli, my friend Kuli, who I think she's originally from Estonia, but she lives in Glasgow. The country where I was born, or the region. I was born in Edinburgh, just down the road. So she says that's her middle one. Oh, you can't see this. Oh my God. One of these days. Have you been looking at just me for a long time? So there's the one of looking through the jellyfish. Scary. There's Kuli's middle one. I asked her if that's his real name or it's just a nickname. Mary, beautiful shots from you, Mary. Really like these. Look at that, looking away. She's looking down. It looks very reflective. Completely different look, isn't it? From Ronnie, taking pictures of her kid, I guess. That's really nice. Kid in action. Here's Chris. No golf tan this year, maybe a farmer tan. Okay. Yeah. You see, when people are doing things, it's really interesting. This is from Sana. Lovely shots. And she went black and white, which is really nice. It's almost maybe a tint of sepia. I'm not sure. It doesn't look purely black and white, which can be really nice. Looking up, looking away. Look how beautiful that is. And in this one, she's got a reflection of her taking the photograph, but she hasn't quite got the camera in the shot. That's something to watch out for. If you're taking reflections, watch out, look in the reflection carefully before you actually publish it, because there could be one or two rather interesting things. Let's say that's a beautiful shot. There was one at one point somewhere, I think she posted it somewhere else, and I did something to this. I chopped off her arm. Really sorry about that. Chopped off her arm just down the edge of your hair there on the left, and I left the rest, and I turned it a tiny bit sepia, and I thought it was even nicer, because the arm, the classic arm sticking out, when often you've got an arm that kind of sticks out of the photograph and doesn't look very elegant. So that's the sort of thing I go into in great depth in the smartphone masterclass. Karen's hubby checking out his tablet, making sure it's okay. It's been 2 minutes, but I better check. Iskra was not feeling well. So she took portraits of herself from bed. How cool is that? Very, very efficient use of time there. And they were beautiful portraits, really lovely. You didn't put them, did you put them? No, you did 3. Oh no, they're not there. Laurel, again, wonderful. What can I say? This is good. I haven't seen this, Diane. This is really cool. Let me see if I've got some comments here. Oh, people are saying congrats to the winners. Yeah, we're getting a lot of people saying, Despin is saying hi, Sab. Reinhold is saying hello. Facebook user, congrats to the winners. Thank you. That's great. Thank you very much. I like the portrait, says Facebook user. I don't know who you are, though. The portrait was strange. Okay. I think it's beautiful when the person doesn't look at the camera. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you to experience with this exercise. Dorothy's listening. Hello, Dorothy. It was hard to find a willing subject during COVID. Yeah, I mean, you're basically limited to your family, probably. But if you did it, if you manage, or you can have yourself, if you give yourself permission to photograph yourself. Hi, Dorothy, says someone. Thomas, I know it's Thomas, he told me, I like it, but it was strange and challenging. And I will always feel very, very insecure about portraying others because I don't want to hurt them. Why would you hurt them? And I think you're not keen on showing your face on Facebook, and you still went the extra mile to take shots where you found a way of being in the shot, but you didn't show your face. So, well done. Thanks for playing the game based on your, what's important to you. Karen says, just got in. Hello, Karen. And Tila is here. Hello, Tila. You're playing the game well as well. Okay, so let's carry on with some of these. That's a great shot, this kid with his mouth wide open. You can only wonder why. People doing things, often much more telling than just someone saying, smile, smile. Lovely shot of Yuruska here. She took a break from her homework to take some photos. As soon as someone's looking up, it immediately makes us think that they're dreaming, they're thinking of something, even if they're just looking at a fly on the wall. Lorenzo is back. Now, this is what I was telling you about. You see, Thomas, he's got these really moody shots, which are quite interesting and mysterious. Angela, this is, I think Angela is taking pictures of Despina's kid, Despina's daughter, Daphne. I think that's what that is. Alice giving some interesting comments. She says, oh, that is interesting. Good. In case we didn't know what she's thinking. Essay playing. That's a beautiful little shot, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the expression on her face. Get kids to do something and take photographs of them as they're doing it. The worst thing is trying to get a kid who wants to play to pose for a photograph. They don't like it. You don't like it. Everyone gets stressed. Physical violence may be involved. It's not a good look. So just get them doing their own thing and grab the shots when you can. They're not even looking at you. They're not even self-conscious. Kids aren't self-conscious. Oh, is this what it looks like outside? Says Carol. Masks indoors. When will it end? When will it end? Another beautiful shot from Iskra. Shooting myself today in bed with a bad headache. Poor Iskra. Let's hear it for Iskra. Susan is here and loving it. Is that where McDonald's got their thing from? Ruth says, I love light. So I made one more. And there she is in a mirror. You can't see that very well. She's in a mirror. It takes too long to load these. Look at that. That's an interesting one. Some special effect there. It's really cool. I like it. When you do something like that, try to make sure at least one of them has most of your face. Otherwise, I mean, it could be okay. Of course, it's okay. It's fine. But if there's one of the reflective things, whatever it might be, could even be a mirror ball or a mosaic made out of mirror. Try and have at least one thing like an eye or a mouth or something at least whole, not all of them cut. I don't know why I'm saying that. I mean, you do what you like. Susan, hello, new friend Susan. I think friend of Alice's, maybe Chris's as well, playing the game. She's just come on board and I think she's really enjoying it. On and off with the glasses. Self-portrait from Reinhold. Yeah, you said it was a difficult exercise. Well, I like this. Profiles are very striking shots. Lorenzo's back with more stuff. I think he wasn't quite clear on the idea that you're only supposed to put 3 in there. So nevertheless, there are some beautiful shots. Jean, this is lovely. Windows, go for windows. That tip? It was number 5 or 4. Get people to look out of a window. There's something about looking out of windows that makes shots interesting and very reflective, moody. And the lighting's often nice as well. This is a beautiful one. Look at that. Playing with her dog. I reckon the dog is trying to lick her and she's not having any of it. Or maybe she is. And working out. If you were on a treadmill, also taking your own picture, I'm kind of worried that you and your smartphone wouldn't end up smack on their faces. Dorothy looking pensive. What are you thinking about, says Despina. But does that really regard you, Despina? Really? You know? Come on, you can do this. I'm trying to get Yaruska's next one. All right, so a few more comments, please, and about how you find how you found the portraits exercise, and what your favorite technique was. What, was it looking away? Was it getting people to talk to you, to look out of a window, to look down? Facebook is now frozen on me, so I will do the next draw. No time to waste. How are we doing? I'll try and keep it to half an hour. All right, so the next draw is same thing again. It's for people who have taken part on Wednesday. So it has to say a 3 on there. Otherwise, you're not winning anything. Okay, this is for the video crit, and I'll publish the video crits in the group so you can see them. That says crit already, so that doesn't work. Diane has already had a crit. This probably isn't very exciting. There we are. Iskra, a photo crit on 9 of your best photographs. Right. Carol, a photo crit on a video crit on 9 of your best photographs. And Ronnie, send me 9 of your best photographs and I will give you a photo crit on them. Friendly, of course. I'll tell you what I like and I tell you what I think could make it even better. Right, this is for the Facebook still doesn't want to go any. Yeah, it does. Yaruska looking beautiful. The glasses are great, have props, put a hat on, have headphones, have glasses, have a scarf. There's a million things you can do. There she is, posing on the bed. Vivienne, my youngest son with Maria's doggy, an Italian greyhound called Andrea. Thanks for that. Important information there. Chris on the left, story time in the park. Were you telling stories to those? You've got an attentive audience anyway, by the looks of it. Not quite the brief, but always good when she's eating an ice cream. Okay, fair enough. You should be looking at the ice cream with lust, Jackie. Sila, my younger daughter dancing. How beautiful. What a lovely shot. Yeah. And in the park, my older daughter. So you've got 2 then, I guess. My daughter took the photo after explaining her task. Okay. So that's Chila. That's Chila. Yeah, I'm not sure about these mask photographs. A lot of people, they put them on their profile and stuff. Do you really need to put a mask on your profile picture? I mean, we can't. I get the point, but I don't know. I like to see people's faces. Wow. This one was very touching. And this is going to bring things down a little bit, but it's such an incredible photograph. She says her mum, Despina says her mum is in hospital fighting for her life. Precious soul. Wow. Wow. Okay. And this is from Angela. And this is Daphne. Wow. She's such a lovely kid. She's so beautiful. What an expression. Almost as cheeky as her mum. And that is such a beautiful photograph. Black and white, looking up. Her head's slightly off to the top on the left. There's a very strange sort of thing going on down below with her shirt, and there's a strange sort of ghost-type leg. Really wonderful. Teresa taking a picture of her man, I guess, ordering. She calls it man ordering more cat food. He brought the cats to the relationship, and I brought the dog. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. 2 pics of Daphne, my goddaughter. She solves a maths exercise. Are you sure she's solving a maths exercise, or she's thinking something else? I love that again. I love this. Pensive. It looks like she's lost in her own thoughts. it doesn't look like they've got much to do with maths, to be honest, but I'm just guessing that. I've got a few more comments here. Sheila, Susan, hard to do a self-portrait, especially with my dog. I enjoy capturing that particular moment that wasn't staged. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing to do. Really, really. You know, if they're not staged, that's one of the things about spontaneous photography. Get someone to do something, tell you something, describe something, and catch them when their mouth isn't in a strange position, and you've got a lovely shot. Jackie, and I think it's her partner, Tony, from the country, in his car, doing car type things. Claudia, my parents at their golden anniversary. Does that mean they've been married for 50 years? Lovely. They look happy, don't they? You get that when they're not looking at the camera posing, when they sometimes look like they're trying to be happy. I like this, Claudia. This is wonderful. It's a moody study in black and white. Because he's looking at, this is wonderful. Look at the lighting. Because he's looking towards, he's not looking out the window, he's looking down, he's doing something. He's on his keyboard. The light is coming from the window. Well, I mean, I don't need to tell you anymore. Look at the lighting. Isn't that nice? It's powerful, powerful lighting. Susan, again, looking like she's enjoying the exercise. Iskra, looking like she's bored out of her mind. No, it's a beautiful shot. I mean, it was so, I know that Iskra, you said that this has been a challenge for you in the past, photographing yourself and putting it out there. And, you know, it's true for many of us. It's like that. And so to do something like an exercise like this, especially if we think for some reason that, you know, we don't look like how we think we should, then it's not an easy exercise. But actually putting this out there, and this happened on the selfies, whole selfies 5-day challenge I did back in January. It actually gives you confidence when you do it. You realize nothing really happens. You get a hell of a lot of positive comments, and it really boosts you. The black and white is beautiful on you, Iskra. I like these as well. This is great. You know, my hubby listening for any music coming from the new Wi-Fi speakers he installed in our upstairs living room. That's a sort of man's thing to do, isn't it? Installing the Wi-Fi speakers. This is a wonderful one as well. Looking down, smiling. You know, it's not posed. It's a beautiful picture of your man. Your son, Vivian, I guess, doing his son type things. Laurel, this is beautiful. I'm not saying they're all beautiful because they are beautiful, you know. For me, it's a bit like success. My definition of success is if you're trying to do something. My definition of success is if you tried to do it, you succeeded. And if you didn't try, I don't like using the word failure, but if you didn't try, well, what can we say? We can't say anything. So if you've taken part in this challenge and you're contributing photographs, you have succeeded. Well done. Lovely. Looking out the window. These are the sort of shots that will mean more to other people that love us than the ones where we're staring at the lens with a cheesy grin. They want to see us as they remember us. And you don't normally remember, you know, your nearest and dearest like this, do you? So go for it. There we are. I've arrived at the end. I think I've done all the winners, haven't I? Have I? Oh my God. I've got confused now. Oh yeah, I kind of stopped, didn't I, halfway through? Oh my God, I'm completely lost now. I think we had the crits were Ronnie, Carol, and Iskra, and the puzzle pieces for the second bunch was Lauren. Lauren, you're going to get an Infinity² puzzle pack. No, you're not, because you haven't contributed to day 3. Oh my God, are you going to kill me? You're going to kill me now and be really upset. Okay, Lauren, I expect you to contribute to day 3, okay? Karen, I think you've had about 3 or 4 of these. You're going to have another Infinity² piece. I hope you tell your friends that they should go and adopt them. And finally, Angela, you are going to receive a wonderful puzzle piece, Infinity² puzzle piece pack, which has a whole ton of stuff in it, and it helps you. It lets you connect. It's got stuff like this. Hang on, let me bring you back. It's got postcards of my, where are they? Of my pictures like this. You cut them up. They're actually puzzles, puzzle paintings. Not as easy as they look. You've got bookmarks. You've got be there in a minute. Don't go away. You've got a signed postcard of my most significant poem ever, Paris Set Me Free. You've got these. Oh, you've seen that one. They were upside down. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff there, and it's all about, and there's more to it than that as well. You've got one piece of a 9-piece puzzle, and it's a magic puzzle because there's no beginning and no end to it. So you could start with this one in the middle, and you put all of these around it. But if you start with this one in the middle, or this one in the middle, you can still build the puzzle around it. So that's my Infinity² puzzle piece pack that you will be getting. Angela, Karen, and Lauren. If you want to know more about that, you can go to i2c.life. It's the letters I, number 2, c.life. I'll just show it to you. I mean, I won't show you the thing. I'll just show you the, no, I won't. i2c.life, and you'll discover my my project. So that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the challenge. Today is color day. Go out there and shoot 3 pictures with the same color. Think of them as a 3. Think of them as a triptych. What will they look like together? Because otherwise, just one you might not know that colors the subject. But if you've got 3 interesting photographs with the same color, bam, we know that it's the color, which is the theme. Tomorrow is the last day. Finish, okay? Finish. Anyone else you know who hasn't finished, get them to finish too. I've got about 30 people taking part actively in this. You know, every day. Look, 1, 2, 3. Tomorrow it's going to say 4 and then 5, right, Angela? And it's wonderful. I really appreciate it. I'm really, really happy. I love all your photographs. So I'll just have a look at some last comments and say goodbye. Teresa says, I enjoy capturing that particular moment that wasn't staged. Yeah, seen that. Hi Hab. I was going to say hi Hab Suggs. Hi Sab Hugs, and to you as well, Alice. Karen, I love those puzzle pieces. Where do we get the email addresses? Yeah, so the thing with that is they look like this, the puzzle pieces. They look like this. This actually belongs to Yaruska, but she hasn't. I think I'm going to give it to her when she has a trip to France. You see, there's 9 of these, 9 together. And you don't know which one you're going to get. And the idea, the game is that you... maybe I'll show it to you tomorrow. I don't know. The game is that you send in a picture of you holding it, and the idea is that all 9 people who have this do that, and I put them in a grid. So there's a grid of 9 people, because the pictures are a 3x3 grid. You see, like this. And on the website i2c.life, there's a grid of the photo of the picture, but there's also a grid of people, and each person holding their picture piece in the position in the grid where it goes. And then you connect to each other. You contact each other and you give them something. You give them a friendly greeting or anything else you want to give them. You know, you could give them a picture, a postcard, an invitation. The idea is to connect people around the world through art. Yaruska, this is Yaruska's. One day you'll have it, Yaruska. Yaruska says, congratulations to the winners, very good competitors. Karen says, I even have an entire puzzle, so it's much more fun. Karen is, a long-time friend and supporter of my stuff, so she's actually won an entire puzzle in the past. You can obviously buy my puzzles as well. You can go to... No, just stick with that. I'm not going to start promoting all over the place. And Reinhold says, thank you and good night all. Good night, Reinhold. Teresa says, thank you. Thomas says, now I'm going to pick out my 3 pictures for today. Thank you, Sad Paris. Yoriska says, merci. Merci à toi aussi. All right, that's it. That was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try and not lose all of these pieces, these things, who won. And I will see you tomorrow for the last proper show, midday Paris time. I can't tell you what the theme is, but my clue is I'm trying to get my head around it. That's the clue. So keep it going. One more day. Any days you've missed, just get them done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now from not so sunny Paris, because it's nighttime.